I got a lust for gold. Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and this is Lust for Gold. It is an IPA from Norway Brewing Company out of Norway, Maine, I assume. 6.5% ABV. Yep, Norway, Maine. And not much on here except a government warning. The Surgeon General can kiss my ass. So yeah, Lust for Gold, IPA, Norway Brewing. Love from Aurora Mills. Ingredients: water, barley, malt, flaked oats, hops, and yeast. Okay, so nothing huge there. Looks like we've got a yellow brick road type of can art. Alright. It's a Maine IPA. Let's find out what it's all about. I don't know if I've actually done a beer from Norway Brewing Company on this channel before. I don't think I have. Although I'm pretty sure I've had some, at least at local brew fests and such. Alright. Smells interesting. From all the way back here. Huh. There's something there that I can't quite place. It's unusual. We'll get into that in a second. Let's look at the appearance first. Nice. Copper colored, maybe amber colored. There's a bit of a reddish tinge to it though, so I'm going to stick with copper. Slightly hazy, slightly effervescent. I'm liking the color. I'm really liking that color. Okay, now there it is. There's weird enough, it's almost a minty medicine-y type of aroma, but just a very, very faint undertone, and it's not unpleasant. I don't want to give you the wrong idea there. It's just kind of there. It's something weird. I mean, an overall hoppy bitterness to be sure, but just a weird, minty, medicine-y undertone to the aroma. Medium light mouthfeel. It's going down easy. There's a hint of a coppery, metallic flavor there. And it's going to be augmented by the overall earthiness of the hops. Yeah, I've noticed that some hoppy beers lately that have been giving me earthy tones have a bit of a metallic tang to them. This one specifically is making me think of copper. Just weird. I mean, again, not unpleasant, just different and weird because it's unusual. I mean, it's going down smooth and easy. There's a hint of maybe a slightly sweet maltiness to it. There's some grassy and dank notes in the hop character as well. I'm not getting citrus and pine. Well, maybe a hint of pine. But this is unusual for me. If you've watched any of my videos on IPAs or hoppy beers in general, you know I mention it every time. I'm mostly keyed toward citrus and pine. So the fact that I'm getting anything else has got my attention. The fact that I'm not getting an overwhelming sense of citrus and pine has definitely got my attention. Still that odd tang to the aroma. Yeah, dank, grassy notes. I mean, an overall hoppy bitterness to be sure. I think I said that before. But the earthy undertones are tending towards metallic with a distinct hint of copper, which is different, unusual. Honestly, I think I hit this one with a 4 out of 5. Now, bear in mind, on a scale of 1 to 5, a 2.5 is an average rating, so a 4 is pretty decently above average. And the biggest reason it's getting those extra points is because it's giving me something that's different and unusual. I mean, don't get me wrong, different and unusual isn't good, but it's not quite enough to push it to a 4.5 or a 5. So I'm not getting that, perfectly put together beer or perfectly well-rounded beer type of thing. I'm not getting that wow reaction. It's just got my attention. Pardon me. There's certainly a lot of IPAs out there that with standout flavors and something slightly unusual. It's just, for me, it's just not pushing the envelope enough to put it into the 4.5 or 5 category. So, but it is definitely a solid 4 because it's given me something I wasn't expecting. And something that is pretty unique. So, I mean, I could make the argument that it deserves a 4.5 for that, but I'm just not feeling the 4.5 right now. So, say what you will about that. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. I'd love to hear what you have to say about Norway Brewing Company's Lust for Gold. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.